Indonesia, a breathtaking nation of over 17,000 islands, is rich in culture, nature, and diversity. But behind its beauty lies a saddening reality, which is deep-rooted inequality in the three regions. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Greetings, the honorable judges, fellow change makers, and my respected colleagues. I am Waris Rahman, a student, researcher, and youth advocate from Universitas Bengkulu. In this short but vital moment, I am here to present an idea, one that is persuasive and motivational for the well-being of every people in Indonesia. I would like to invite all of you to rethink how do we see the corners of our nation and how can we transform Indonesia's three regions by implementing SDG number 9, industry, innovation, and infrastructure. More than that, this is not just an SDG, this is also part of Indonesia's program Cita, especially in building equal development and improving the quality of life across the nation. But we need to know what are the three T's. Three T, or Tertinggal, Terdepan, and Terluar, also known as the underdeveloped, remote, and outermost corners of our nation. And the data speaks for itself. Based on Peraturan Presiden number 63, 2020, which divides the three regions, it is estimated there are more than 9 million Indonesians live in these areas. In some villages, medicine delivery can take weeks or even months to arrive. Children suffer from preventable diseases, while families live in disaster-prone, poorly connected, and neglected settlements. So, our question is, how do we uplift the millions of lives in these regions, not through charity, but through industry, innovation, and infrastructure? Ladies and gentlemen, I proudly present a strategy I call BISA, or BISA, which also means possible in Bahasa, and it stands for Build, Innovate, Support, and Advance. Let us begin with the letter B. Build smart infrastructure. Every village deserves clean water, electricity, and digital connection. Let us deploy better power grids, fiber optic internet, and sustainable transportation from the highlands of Papua to the shores of Natuna. This isn't just a dream. In 2023, our Ministry of Communication and Digital Affairs, or Comdigi, proudly launched the Satria-1 satellite, which provides a digital connection up to 8 megabytes per second across the nation. That is the kind of real innovation we need. Next is I, innovate with the local potential. Each region holds its own unique treasure, like the seaweed from Maluku, the coffee from Bengkulu, and cattle nut oil from Sulawesi. Let us create more innovation hubs, agro-processing centers, and technology-based cooperatives so local communities can process and export their own products not just as raw goods, but as branded, value-added exports. Then comes the letter S, support inclusive industry. We must shift from extractive to inclusive economies. That means empowering local entrepreneurs, training our local youth, providing tools and machines, and more importantly, access to the global markets so that small producers can stand shoulder to shoulder with the global market. That is what real empowerment looks like. And lastly, A, advance public-private collaboration. This mission is too big for our government alone. We need a synergy between ministries, companies, universities, and community leaders. Let us create pilot projects, social enterprises, and public-private partnerships that heals and not harms so that we can ensure industrial growth. In conclusion, with the BISA strategy, along with focusing on SDG number 9 and aligning it with the Cita program, we are not just fulfilling goals, but we are creating a new and better era for Indonesia and its people. So ladies and gentlemen, let's ask ourselves, are we ready to say that every child in every island deserves the same chance to thrive? Because if our answer is yes, then the time is now and the journey starts with us. Thank you very much for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.